It's me, da Doom. Welcome to the hall. Welcome back, Wargamers, to my 5th hobby vlog. So, I am building a spider army, and I got some spiders from Nulzer's Marvelous Miniatures, and they're quite good proxies that are actually Nova acceptable as well. They're quite good proxies for giant spiders, as well as they have some larger ones which make good Merkwood spiders. So, sorry I haven't shown you these guys while they're just primed and stuff, because I got a little carried away. Some of these guys, let's see if this light helps. Yeah, that helps. Some of these guys are finished, pretty much. Like these, the green ones are done. I'm going to put a bit of that gem gloss on their eyes to kind of have glowing eyes, but the greens are pretty much done. I pretty much base coated them in Caliban green, then dry brushed with Warpstone Glow, and then a dry brush of Moot Green, and then I tried doing a little extra dry brush in some areas of Warpstone Glow and Cremate White mixed, which got a kind of different color into the spiders. For the blue ones, I have one that's in its base coat stage, one that's been highlighted. I started out with Cantor Blue as a base coat, then highlighted up with, I think, a Lilac Blue, and then Caligar Blue, which I then kept lightening up with white. And I'm kind of going for a glowing spider look. I've done various color eyes on the blue ones. I think a green and a red I've done. For the green spiders, I've done some blue and red eyes. And then I've base coated another spider in Skaven Light Dinge. This will be more of a gray spider. And then I base coated 4 other spiders in a mixture of corn red and Rhinoxide to get this kind of reddy brown. So that's what I've done so far, and I'll come back when all the spiders, not just some of them, have been finished and their eyes have the gloss on them, so they should be glowing. So, see you there. So, welcome back. I have now finished all of these spiders. So, I pretty much finished the last blue one the same way as the other two. The green I already finished. For the... not really. Okay. For the gray spider, I pretty much just highlighted him up in Dawnstone, and then mixtures of Dawnstone and white. Cremate white after that. For the red, I actually had... First I did a highlight of corn red, then corn red mixed with a bit of Gorthor brown, but as my top got too stuck off because of the paint that gummed up in it, it was kind of not working very well because it had kind of dried out. So then I did a mixture of corn red, Rhinoxide, and Flayed One Flesh, getting lighter and lighter to reach this kind of natural browny red look on the red spiders. For the final step, I put in Reikland Flesh Shade mixed with Rhinoxide, and I just put that over the abdomen. It tends to show up a little bit better on the back. It kind of drained down so that the back is a bit darker. Than the front of the abdomen, if you can see that. But that's pretty much it. I did put some white dots on the eyes of the spiders, and then I shined them with, I used Cremate White for that, and then I gloss them over to make them kind of shiny and glowy with the Tolkien color acrylic paint clear, so to pretty much make it look like they have glowing eyes. I have different color eyes, some blue, some green on the spiders. Pretty much I have eyes of the other two spiders, besides the gray one that on half of them. So I have a red-eyed blue one, and I think this is the red one, yep. And then some green, some red and green spider, or some red and blue green spiders, some blue and green red spiders, and for the gray spider I have black eyes. That'll focus nicely. So I will come back as soon as these spiders have their bases. See you then. Welcome back, Wargamers. So I have now put all the spiders on the Forgotten Dungeon bases from Generation Shift. Which, since I'm not Generation Shift, I can say it, but they're pretty much Dol Guldur bases, for all intents and purposes. So yeah, how I painted these was I base coated it in Skaven White Dinge. For all the rock, for the metal, I base coated it in Lead Belcher. For the vines, I used Caliban Green. Then I washed it all in Noon Oil. And then for the metal and rocks and vines, I washed it in Reikland Flesh Shade to make it either look dirty or, in the case of the metal, look rusty. Then I dry brushed it, all the stone I mean, with Skaven White Dinge, then mixtures of Skaven White Dinge and Dawnstone, and then for the rocky part, instead of just the bricks, I also added some Cremate White to my mix of Dawnstone. I re-dry brushed with Caliban Green the vines, and for the metal, I really just cleaned it up in Lead Belcher and reapplied this for anything that wasn't supposed to be shiny, which was really all of it, except for a few edges I left shiny from when I cleaned it up. And that's it. So these are my giant spiders. Done. So be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Support your Hobbit hobby, and Akman Ruki Astu. Thank you.